again.
Yeah, I mean, I guess being chosen also pushes you towards the Iranian Games, and um, part of that exploration might mean going and seeking out arenas to to kind of qualify yourself for the Iranian Games, because there are many chosen out there, but you've got to compete if you want to get into the games and actually represent the gods. And people are going to try
Mm.
and find you to compete with that as well. So yeah, if the Iranian Games don't interest you, tell me now, because that's where I
Yeah.
think your story might be.
Mm. Um, for Timer, so like what would drive Timer to explore beyond the borders of Mordia is that he would actually be interested in exploring the Iranian Empire, and since you mentioned that the Iranian Empire is basically run by elves, right?
Yeah, that's also where
Yeah,
the
like
Iranian
they,
Games are held.
yeah, and like basically Triver is curious and like basically like how they are considering like the history you told me about and how basically the leader of the Iranian empires like they came up with the Iranian games so he could stop like this constant destruction battle of gods. So like he's interested like to learn how like basically the Iranian Empire grew from the Iranian games and uh, so forth and basically yes, he likes to like basically compare the history of different lands between how the Mordian elves like basically what the Mordian elves are going through and what were the Iranian elves are going through uh like through like the beginning times. Uh,
Yeah, I mean
yeah.
that actually is already bringing things together nicely with this, because the Iranian Games are like the ultimate festival that the elves of Irania would throw. You know, that's like the whole world comes to see the games,
Yeah.
and that yeah, getting to
Yeah,
Irania, that is an awesome journey to go on.
yep, basically the Olympics in real life in a way.
Exactly, it's a lot like the Olympics, but with much higher stakes.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
also to get into the I, sorry to see you, right? To get into the Iranian Games is something that is not so easy to do. You know, going as a spectator is one thing, but going to compete is like the most. You know, the people that fight in the arenas are the most honored guests. So if you really wanted to experience it for yourself, being being a warrior there would be the best.
Mm, right.
You still want to bring the Kiga characters with the Mordia characters?
Yeah, I've been thinking about the. I mean, I mentioned before that I don't think I want to do all this Sadir and Chakra stuff because it gets too complicated. And I'm wondering if maybe there's a way I can just simplify it and still give you guys some like power boosts to get you to that sort of level by the end of the campaign.
Mm, right.
Cool.
'Cause, yeah, having that as the like Iranian games being Vikings versus Samurai could be really awesome. But
Yep.
yeah, that is
The
still a ways away.
yeah, kind of like the For Honor games, Viking, Samurai, and Knights.
Yeah, that was. There's been a lot of inspiration from that. To be honest. Huge For Honor fan. But yeah, that I mean, there is all the different cultures and themes that I feel like also as Mordians to explore some of those along the way. You could go to arenas all over the world and maybe raiding all the different settlements and different cultures could be fun. But we were just talking about what your character's intentions are, Kelte, like beyond just the immediate thing here, like what drives them to explore new lands and territories beyond the borders of Mordia, but also just basically what are your character's goals for their own life?
Character's goals. That's a bit of a tricky one.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's the single most important question. So give it some thought. I know, just asking that now, but we haven't heard from Camilla yet.
Well, for Camilla, that's interesting. That is. Well, it is many things. One is to see like new foes to prove that she can best them and be better than them. That even death may hold no sway over her. Yet it is also a wanderlust to see what new things awaits in the horizon. And who knows, maybe she finds out if there was ever anything special behind the blades her father left her.
Well, yeah, I mean, exploring your father's legacy is definitely one that I'm sure is going to come up a lot. But if it's, yeah, that kind of glory and like immortality, that's the prize for the Iranian Games, is to basically ascend to a demigod or join the gods as one of their divine warriors.
Wait a second. I could already have done that.
Well, no, not just as some random in Valhalla. I mean, as like you can still walk the earth as the and I'm not sure if Carmilla's so on the side of the Mordian gods. There are other gods out there, and it seems from what you've heard about your father, he might be friends with some of them. Might be one of them himself.
Oh. Bless you. I think.
So it's looking like most of the party is ultimately headed towards the Iranian Games and to the Iranian Empire. Maybe stopping off at a couple of spots around the world along the way. But for Hilti, I don't know, have we discussed the Iranian Games much? Like, did you watch the lore primer?
I do watch that, and I read up a little bit on it. So I have a general understanding of what it is. Yeah, and I mean, in response to that, Sheldon's probably like interested in them. That's was like ultimate goal or something like that. That's probably be to be fulfilling his destiny. I don't know. Right now, he's kind of in a situation where he's been expecting and been taught that he has a set destiny. Then through this like journey and all that stuff, he's realizing that like it's a little bit more flexible than that. It's not so linear.
Yeah. So yeah, you are. I believe you are also one of the chosen, which in this world is kind of like you've been sponsored to enter the Iranian Games by a god.
Oh no, not a.
Yeah, dude. Use 10. Get 10% off of GameStop using code Hjelte.
I just use
Yeah,
tail
Pretty
job.
good. Yeah.
some champions make a business out of it. There's
Then I get
definitely
25%. Oh, was it 15?
Now we
Well,
only
the
have for 10. Oh, sorry.
arenas are a massive part of like how people make money in this world. You know, people are hosting, like, if you run the arena in your local city or like in that region, you're probably the Dana White of that region. You know, you're doing all right. You're like running the
Yeah.
fights, and some people are a little bit more villainous about it than others. Some arenas are actually, you know, like the arenas the elves have are going to be very different to the arenas that the dwarves or the Goliaths
Yeah.
have. From my side, I would very much like to explore some of those things. I think when we say arenas, it's not just like a straight up pit fight. A lot of these are quite interesting, or will be fun challenges. So if that is something that you guys want to explore, I would suggest seeking it out in character, because I would very much like to start getting into those things.
Like, what are they called? Just arenas, but not exactly what we're thinking about.
Yeah, I just mean like it's not always just like a
Pit
straight up
fights.
fight. You know,
I'm guessing it's
there
not
will
like
be,
one of those pit fights where like that they have in Rome or something like that.
yeah, some of them are going to be like that. That's kind of the basic idea, but that can get very boring in D&D very quickly.
Yeah.
So I am getting creative with what those challenges are, and depending on where they are, it might just be that the actual arena itself has got some special environmental effects. You know, like if you're fighting at the Cloud Giant arena, it's probably going to be a sky-based battle. You know, so there'll be things like that as we go along, keeping it thematic and interesting.
That'd be sweet.
Right. Yeah, or like battle spellcasters exclusively, where
Fuck
no physical weapons. You
spellcasters.
got yep, like spell clash or something like that.
Yeah, in most of the arenas there won't be limitations necessarily, because you want any kind of characters. It's like the best of the best, you know. But yeah, there
So
are definitely going to be places where there will be, like, maybe there's a magic school there, and so magic is the real thing that you're going to have to overcome. Or there may be individual duels that are like, okay, spellcaster versus spellcaster, and you know, axe fights between these guys.
Got it.
Like wrestling matches are a big thing as well. The like Glima, you know, all the different arenas around the world are also going to have, they'll lean into the kinds of magic and the kinds of martial arts that those cultures do. So if you go to Thega, you're going to get more of those like Roman and Greek kind of gladiatorial uh, battles, whereas here it's going to be a lot more Viking themed.
Who can plunder the most in 24 hours?
Well, I mean, that's also another thing about these arenas. You don't necessarily have to be getting into the arena yourself. You know, okay, we don't have any rogues in the party, but if you like, that's where a lot of money is coming in. So that could be a good place to find some rich schmucks to steal from. You know, there's a lot of ways to go about. Like, those arenas are not just a stage select in a fighting game. It's they influence the world around it, and there's a lot to do if you go seeking them.
Heck yeah.
Without further ado, I would encourage you to read that little PDF that I sent, but I mean, it's literally like not that much information.
Yep.
And yeah, I think we can get into the recap for tonight.
I shall read it now. Section 87 recap. The the Iron Sentinel claimed to not have seen elves or anyone in a long time. If he wished to access the Ironwood, the party needed to select the many runes and tell a story related to the rune. And it was satisfied with the party's stories, and in the end, the party was able to access the tree and unlock a way to transport to this location. They then went to the Dwarven Watchtower nearby ahead, and found dwarves in need of help by elementals attacking them. The party succeeded with no dwarven casualties, and was led to an underground town below the watchtower. They learned the dwarves to be a part of the Svartalheim Alliance uh, from Brada. Gorm learned that from the town's elders that one of the paths leading into the deeper tunnels is the Svartalheim Gate, but is said to a curse afflicts that area, and they would reward the party if they were to lift the curse there. Meanwhile, the party was collecting glowworms for a dwarf artisan, where he could make unique lanterns for everyone, but Mikkel was able to unlock a strange case that was said to be a lantern of some kind, and identified it to be a very rare magic item. Before the party investigates this cursed Svartalheim gate, they need to rest before continuing their journey. And that's where we left off.
Yeah, and I think, did you guys actually go and take a long rest at the end? I think that's where we left.
No, no, not yet.
Well, there was the sort of tavern and inn here that where the guards that you saved, where they went off and they were going to be spending the night. So you guys have got a place to sleep here. You do want to start this off with a long rest, but I guess we can go into that now as we join you, and you have managed to secure that room for the night. So what are you
Okay.
guys doing over this long?
Uh, Hold on. I would say actually before Timer takes a long rest, he would use the rest of his. Right now, he has 5 out of. Wait, was it 5 out of 12 charges in his staff? So he's gonna use his remaining uh, spell slots to recharge the staff. So he has 2 third level and 1 first level. He can use to put it at the max output of his staff to make it 12 out of 12 again.
Sorry, what are you trying to do?
Basically, right now his staff is at 5 out of 12 charges, and to recharge, he has to expend. Primary has to expend his own spell slots to.
I see. You just recharging the staff. So I thought you were saying you were doing something with it as well. That's
Okay.
Eat the stuff. Who said that? Nice.
Are you guys taking a rest, or are you doing something before that?
Yeah, I had a long day. I'm taking a rest.
Yep, that's for sure.
I think. Oh my goodness, I do. So I'm gonna have Shelter use lay on hands, like 5 points in order to get rid of that weird disease that he got. The blood curve thing or whatever it was. I don't remember the exact wording of it.
Oh yeah, thinking of, like I remember last session, Carmilla was knocked unconscious, and doesn't even remember basically a bird pooped in Carmilla's mouth, and now she can't taste good things for a couple days. Yep. Anyone remember that?
Yes.
Birching
yeah.
man.
Yeah, yeah, that's lasting for a couple days. So, if I remember correctly, it was somewhere. It was like somewhere in the double digit days. Like in case Carmilla's tracking it.
I should have it written down somewhere in my notes.
And for Finway, he now needs to rest for 2 more days, long rest for 2 more days before it's his like fractured skull is healed.
Okay, so then everyone can click their long rest.
Right.
Alrighty.
As you guys spend the night here in this little dwarven outpost deep within the tunnels of Emir's Lash, this air smells of stone and faint sulfur, and the distant sounds of pickaxes and dwarves at work sort of echo through the halls. The dwarves that you guys rescued were members of Lord Thrain's guard. Last night they also would have been around. All right, Hilda, are you trying to say something? Or...
Mike was acting.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was just fixing some things.
Okay.
There we go. Be better.
What's that? Yeah, so they were eager to repay their debt, and now the warm glow of the enchanted lanterns filled these stone chambers where you rested. You awaken to the soft hum of dwarven song carried through the halls. These ancient and comforting melodies. It sounds like the dwarves are getting to work clearing the rubble and whatnot. Before long, you will notice that one of the guards you saved, a stout dwarf with a copper beard named Grelvin, is sitting in the little tavern area, and he seems to have a map sprawled in front of him and a mug of ale that he's sipping on when you come out in the morning.
Yeah, I'll approach him and say, "Good morning."
Morning. Sleep all right?
I can't complain.
You've done us a kindness, and we don't forget such things. We've spoken with Lord Thrain, and he's granted us permission to guide you through the mountain's most perilous paths. Mark my words, the way is treacherous, and we have word that Vatran that guards that heart like a miser is gold. So if you're set on this path, we'll do what we can to aid you.
And we appreciate it.
He will take from sitting next to him and put on the table 2 potions of healing.
Ooh.
those marked on your character sheet.
Sweet.
It logged me out, so I'm just logging back in real quick.
I'll put them on your sheet. You should have 2 potions of healing on Gorm's sheet as he just hands them to you after saying will help as they.
Right, thank you.
I'll let you get back to the others, but just let me know when you're ready to go.
Will do. You know, go to the party.
All right. So what's on today's agenda?
Heading deep into the mountain, find the gate, and hopefully find the heart. The dwarves are ready to guide us there. Well, so whenever we're ready, can head out.
Okay, so I thought the heart was the chick. Is it like an actual physical heart?
Yeah, the heart was stolen long ago, so if the chick was there, then
Well, I mean, it did kind of start collapsing the moment that she, well, died.
she was a part of the forge. It's not incorrect, but the heart was in the heart of the the heart of the mountain, and I don't believe we were exactly in the center of it.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, if we're all ready to go, I suppose there's no reason to stay here.
Right.
I really do hope we don't run into anything more dangerous, though.
Highly doubt that though, considering wherever we're going.
Well, we're going underground.
Okay, and
Well, I mean, just 2 days ago we saw we were helping a bunch of dwarves escape from a collapsed tunnel.
okay,
And I'd rather not us be in that situation because I'm not sure who's gonna come and help us.
Well,
you can stay here.
come on, we can handle it. Hit.
Well, yeah, I'm just hoping that there's not gonna happen.
Well, when we get to wherever this heart is, it will stop more collapses from happening.
Well, then what are we waiting for?
Right. Right. Let's go tell the dwarves that we're ready to go. And I believe yeah, I think I believe at that point Trimer would go over the dwarves, and if the others are following, like tell the dwarves that we are ready to go find the Svartalheim gates and if I remember correctly, there's also the looking through my notes. Like you're also talking about nearby was also it was a where is it? Oh yeah, like something called the Tomb of Broknos. That I believe that was mentioned. Something mentioned about that being also cursed.
Wait, are we making a detour for that?
I'm pretty sure the path is through the tomb.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, near the tomb is
Lovely.
the Svartalheim gates, which we're heading towards.
All right, all right.
So,
Hmm.
as you go approach Grelvin, he says, "Oh, all right then, all ready to go. Everyone got a lantern. We're gonna want one if you want the beasties to stay away."
Yes, we do. And as Trevor pulls out and looking through his inventory, yes, the hooded glowworm lantern.
Oh yeah, that's what it's.
Oh, you got some custom jobs. Very nice. They make the best down here.
Yep, you can see that.
That'll be neat.
Yeah, you see inside his lantern the flame that is glowing actually is in the shape of a snowflake that is just kind of floating around in the middle of the lantern, and we kind of activates it here with a dwarvish command word and says, "Well, let's head out while there's still time,
Right.
and it will lead you towards the exit of this, well, into the tunnels." I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to move you here as he heads off, and the group one by one follows behind. But I've tried to make a map for like every 5 minutes. So right now we're going to say just theater of the mind because
Right.
Sure thing.
yeah, you guys march off into the tunnels, and following along, you can all give me a survival or perception check, the group check.
All right.
You don't have to make triple L's, just you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that's in the Salus for.
Is it survival?
Yep,
Yeah,
survival
or
or
perception.
perception.
Yeah,
Then
I
I'll
think I'm
take. What do I take?
I would just say
Perception with
normal.
disadvantage or survival?
Oh.
I'll take perception with I'll take perception.
Damn.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, Hilt is a little bit on the low side, but the rest of you definitely picking it up here as, yeah, your lanterns seem to be working very well, and you will hear a couple of creatures that kind of live in the walls and underground here. You'll hear them skittering away as you make your way through these tunnels and illuminated by these lanterns, and you manage to yeah, you manage to continue on pretty much unimpeded until you find yourselves before a massive collapse where stone blocks the tunnel entirely, and uh, Grelvin stands there scratching his beard, going, "Well, this weren't like this before. Might be the tremors, or worse. I think we'll have to clear the rubble or find another way around."
Hmm.
Any
Like
of you think
Timer
you
would.
could squeeze?
Oh, go ahead. What was you going to say?
Yeah, sorry, you can. He just said, any of you think you could squeeze through there? And he kind of looks at a few little cracks in the rubble, and then looks back at the lot of you and realizes he's the smallest in the group, and he might not fit through himself.
Okay.
Now I have a question. Looking through the cracks, can I see the other side?
Yeah, you can see the tunnel seems to open into a massive sort of cavern on the other side. With that perception check you made, you can see that through the cracks, but yeah, it just looks like there's snow coming through into the other side. It looks like the whole tunnel collapsed in on itself here and is open on the other side.
Oh, well, Shrymir here. You will have the most important task. You will look after Sven. With that, I'm just turning into like mist and or rhyme in this case. Just appears on the other side. Well, that was easy enough. Presuming, of course, it's not like unless the what's called is more than 30 feet.
No, that absolutely works. You appear on the other side as you just see the snow is pouring through a jagged crack above, just kind of falling there, and yeah, you are standing in a massive cavern on the other side of that tunnel, but you can still see the glow from the lanterns on the other side of this rubble.
Well, I'm gonna start to look at this side to see if there's any what's called weaknesses or anything that I can exploit to potentially maybe not cause it to collapse, because I have a feeling that's pretty bad, at least on this side, but at least help what's called like getting rid of it.
Yeah, you could definitely either give a help action to someone that's trying to get through here, maybe if they're trying to like squeeze through some of the narrow openings, but if anyone on either side of the tunnel wants to try and clear the rubble, you could make a strength or survival check. Unless you've got some magical way of doing it, in which case you could do Arcana as well. There's from your side, Kamala, you will have advantage because you're not risking it falling in on you on the inside.
Yeah. For Trimer, he would actually want to try to use his Lost Air emulator, since it mentions that it can like basically puncture holes through at least 6 inches of stone and leaving like scorch hole 6 inches in diameter.
Is it like a bunch of rubble or like a giant rock blocking the way? Just making sure.
It's rubble. It's a bunch of rubble. It looks like it collapsed here, but there's a cavern on the other side, so you might be able to dig your way. Yeah, I mean 6 inches. Not exactly much. You've just got a laser beam.
Okay, it won't help.
I mean, yeah, if you want to use that, you could definitely you could use that to try and clear away some of the rubble. But how you, because that's literally, it's like having a laser pointer that will go through stone. So it's
right.
yeah, but you can definitely use that to give yourself advantage on an Arcana check to try and blast through the rubble. But I'm not sure if you're trying to blast it or be more precise here. It sounds like that laser you could.
Okay, so since you mentioned like basically like rubble, like basically a bunch of like small are you saying like it's like a bunch of small rocks or like just a bunch of big rocks?
Yeah, rocks of varying sizes that are crumbled together. You can just see cracks through the other side, but yeah, it's
okay.
just different sized rock.
yeah, basically what Trimer wants to do is that he wants to aim his emanator at basically at like trying to look for a large rock in the section, and basically like make try to like melt and make a hole like uh imagine there's basically a small crack with surrounded by like a much larger rocks. What Primer wants to do is that he wants to like somewhat expand that crack so some people can slip and crawl through that crack.
Okay, yeah, you can make an Arcana check with advantage to see if you can control it precisely enough. Yeah,
Okay.
without shooting Astray on the other side.
All right. Oh, yeah. Ooh, 21.
You definitely you manage to cut through like the corner of some of this rock, causing some of those rocks to fall a little bit, but falling like you clear some of the blockage so that they can fall away from each other, and you expand the crack um, quite significantly to the point that Grelvin has now got enough space to try and squeeze through, and
Okay.
he's going to attempt that as yeah, the rest of you. It will still be a very tight squeeze for the others, but what are the others?
Uh, tight squeeze. I wonder.
Kelton definitely thinks he can squeeze through.
Well,
Okay.
there's a dwarven ass sticking out and blocking the path at the moment as he goes. Oh, oh, it's still a wee bit tight.
Oh damn it! I wish I wish Mikkel was here so he
It's a
can
long
cast
one.
grease.
It says creatures. So can I use the Ring of Thunder?
Oh gosh. Let's hope
Yeah,
this doesn't
absolutely.
cause. Yep.
Yeah, so you can make an Arcana check to try and like avoid anyone getting sort of caught up in the rubble and stuff, but you could definitely blast this rubble away.
Yeah, I'll try. Arcana, there it is.
Do you want to use never mind. Oh, never mind. You got it.
Oh, yeah. What does it look like as you open that tunnel completely, and with a 25 manage to avoid hurting the dwarf who's currently stuck in the rubble, or Carmelo standing on the other side.
Like grab like the top of his like, armor like next to his neck and just say cover your head. And I'll look at the others and say cover your heads as well. And say activate the ring and just pull him backwards and just use my shield immediately as I pull him to block whatever is coming in front of me.
Man, I'd like to imagine Grelvin gets launched out like a cannonball, like ball, out of the rebel.
Yeah, exactly. As this rubble is blasted away, and yeah, Carmelo, you see a dwarf uh, fly over your head and land in the snow behind you as any falling rubble you, there that came the other way, Gorm managed to deflect off your shield and stop from hurting anyone as the tunnel is completely cleared now and yeah, opens into this massive cavern. But as you see, yeah, you can see that the dwarf is kind of stuck in the snow there and is just trying to like he's not stuck. He's just buried in some snow there and is digging himself out at the moment. But The rest of you can walk through easy.
Oh, sweet.
All right. Oh, all right. Now that's that taken care of. Where's your next, Gremlin? Oh, you all right, Gremlin? As he's like, I guess imagine like face first into the snow.
Yeah, he pops his head out of the snow and then he goes, "Oh, I'm out of. Oh, shit. Avalanche! Move! Move or you'll be buried!"
What?
Hear this
Oh,
rumble up above, and it seems like the thunder has shifted the snow as it starts to pour in from above you. And yeah, at this point, it you guys are gonna have to try and either sprint across this cavern, maybe identify some stable ground to avoid the avalanche, or just predict its path. But it looks like the snow is about to fall and potentially bury all right at the entrance.
You have to try to look around and see if he finds any path to get to like higher ground.
Okay, you can make perception check.
Alright. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, well, let's see what everyone's trying to do as you start rushing towards a little bit of a rocky outcropping along the side of the wall here, and start gaining some altitude, but you're pretty sure you can see a path to safety here.
Oh, sweet.
They can
Someone else
outrun
needs
it.
to parkour
So
up.
yeah, I'll try to climb up to safety.
Athletics check from you there.
Hey! Over here!
Okay, Gorm, you climb and make your way across this cavern, managing to outrun the avalanche.
Primer, he wants to make a survival check. Basically, looking at the avalanche above, like he's predicting where like large pieces of snow and rock will like be in his way. Basically, Primer is like predicting a path, while looking at if any of the snowfall will be in his way. Like basically before the snow falls in his way, Primer will effectively predict and navigate through it.
You can either make a survival or a nature check for that one.
Okay, I'll do survival. All right, let's see. Ooh, 16.
Very nice. Yeah, you predict the avalanche's path here and manage to just avoid where it's going to crush you and manage to make it to safety. Camilla, what about you?
An avalanche. A trivial matter. So let's see. I think I'm gonna try and look for higher ground, like if that is possible.
Yeah, you can make a perception check and you'll have advantage because Hilt is calling out. He was also trying to do that. Very nice. Yeah, you see the same path that Hilt has seen, and both of you manage to run up, get some higher ground as the snow cascades into this tunnel, and it doesn't last very long, but it does kind of seal that tunnel up again with snow, and uh, all of you manage to reach safety before it buries anyone.
Woohoo!
Nicely. Well, that was a close one. I don't think we're too far now. Just got to follow down that path, and we should get to some of the other dwarves that are near that old gate.
Right. Tell me, Groban, we've heard that like around the gates, the elders mentioned it was like cursed somehow. Like, can you can you be specific on like what that curse is?
I'm afraid that's a wee bit above my pay grade, but this whole mountain is filled with all kinds of spirits and old curses. The forge itself definitely is, and the gates of Svartalheim haven't been active since Balder died. So, if you could find a way to reactivate the gates, every dwarf in Mordia would love you forever. But
Hmm.
I'm not sure exactly what curse they're talking about.
All right then. Looks like we'll have to find that out ourselves.
Keep your wits about you. As the party continues on, and this path will narrow into a winding corridor that is lined with glowing blue stones, much like the ones that you followed to the tree. And as you pass, considering this curse, a faint whisper fills the air, speaking in an ancient tongue, and Grelvin mutters, "It's the voices of those who've died searching for the heart." It's that curse. He just kind of grumbles on forwards with his lantern. But Carmilla and Crimea, you'll both immediately recognize that whisper as being an ancient elvish that very much like the ones that you guys followed to the tree. If you want to try and understand what it's saying, because it is a very ancient tongue, you can make an insight or a religion check. Or,
Right.
I don't know. You want to tell it to shut up?
Yeah,
Just ignore it.
yeah. I was actually about to ask that. Actually, I was actually going to ask. Like basically Timer's wondering about like why do only the elves hear these ancient elvish listeners? Is like basically he's wondering, is Freya somehow involved in this,
Hopefully
or
not.
or Laura Fax, the
No.
since like that's what basically Timer's thinking. So he's gonna make a religion check. Oh, I'm gonna use this anyway. I'm gonna use magical guidance. Use a sorcery point to reroll a religion check. Let's see, religion. Try again. Oh shit! Not 20.
Okay, very nice. Yeah. So, Camilla, you can tell that this whisper is a warning that is very much the same as the ones that you heard that led you to the tree that were kind of telling the elves to escape, and like it might be leading you in the opposite direction to the way that you're walking. But Trimere with a nat 20, you can tell that, but you can also tell that these are more panicked and more pronounced. Like the whisper that you heard may have been an actual specter of someone who died trying to escape. Uh, you're not sure it had anything to do with the gods, but these are the echoes of people of the elves that um, died trying to escape Frostforge, and that their spirits are definitely like stuck in the stone of these tunnels. You must be getting close to something very magical and very much related to the forge.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I believe Timer would actually rel uh, relay that to the party about how he would say something like, these whispers I hear, I can tell they are echoes of elves who must have died escaping the Frostforge so long ago. Some, something magical is. We're getting close to wherever this magical interference is.
Oh,
Very
good.
reassuring.
I mean, at least we're getting closer to finding out what it is.
That is true. Yes, that is our destination.
Yeah. Plus, it's a 50-50. Either it's good or it's bad. I'll take that coin flip. Oh, right. Lead away.
Elvin says, "We're almost there. This is another little dwarven community, but just beyond there is a tunnel that will lead outside the mountain to the gate we were looking for. If if you have no luck with that, there are some other pathways that might lead into the rubble of the forge, but those will be dangerous. Just continue on this way, and it's just through those tunnels." And he kind of points to the bottom of this map where you can see an opening up outside, and there is snow falling.
Are you talking about this corner, the left corner?
No, like it's off this map. Like you can see just at the bottom. If you were to leave this area, you would be leaving the mountain. But there may be some
Oh,
other
okay.
paths you can take from here. I will be right back, so I'll let you discuss amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Ooh, man, I really love my magical guidance as sorcerer. It really helps.
Yeah, that seemed nice. Red doodle.
Mm.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, what was this?
Quickly lose form.
oh
Don't
no.
know. He disappeared just now.
Maybe connective fishes.
Okay. Well, hopefully you can rejoin us. But carry on for now as you guys approach this little dwarven community, and you can see it's much like the one that you came from. Um, what's the notes?
Okay. So right now, from looks at the map, we got like many tunnels and many paths to go through. Yeah, I'm looking at like that staircase symbol.
This one
Yeah,
there?
a couple of those are they lead. All of those are going to lead to the same map. Some of them are just to get around this cabin. So
Okay.
yeah, you've only really got 3 exits to this place, and there's the one you just walked in from, one to the
Mhm.
top left, and then down at the bottom. But the rest of it are just these little dwarven houses and tunnels, and you can see there are a few guards here. Some of them may also be like more interactive locations, but you can tell there's not a lot going on.
Okay. So yeah. So as of this moment, right now, since you mentioned like from that earlier religion check, like you mentioned that Trimer sensing that wherever this magical interference of these dead Retsa spheres are, and Trimer make a Arcana check, like to try to get a sense of basically knowing that there are these many tunnels. He's trying to get a sense of which tunnel will lead to the most arcane magical interference, or maybe which tunnel has like the loudest voices, and maybe if that's tunnel, like many of the dwarves are like avoiding standing guard and are like away from that tunnel. That's what Timer's wondering.
Yeah, the dwarves don't seem to be avoiding anything. You can make an Arcana check to try and sniff that out.
All right.
But yeah, you'll have advantage on that because of the guide.
Yeah, come on. Oh, dang it. I'm going to use Magic Guidance to reroll. Yeah, reroll that 8. So, right, just one more Arcana check. Oh, there we go. Huzzah! Thank you, Magical Guidance. 22.
Okay, yeah, you can tell that it is definitely coming from the bottom exit. You can tell that's where the biggest concentration of magic is, and from above you, you can tell that in the rock above you, it seems like that's probably where a lot of the spirits are contained in the sort of ceilings of these tunnels. And when you look at this, uh, when you look at this little dwarven community, you will notice that there is quite a warm glow coming from the fires here, but it looks like there is probably some sort of magic keeping them away from the bottom of the chamber. And yeah, that you may know that you've got similar kinds of magics all over Mordia to just like protect a shrine or something like that. You may have someone praying there to ward off evil spirits.
Okay, understood.
But there may be a shrine somewhere here that is doing that.
Okay. And yeah, so Primary will point to that direction and say, like basically mentioning this tunnel seems to be. I can sense a lot of magical interference from this tunnel. I suggest we go there if we seek to find where the cause of these problems are. These tunnel collapses going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and it will like Relvin oblige. Like, is he still accompanying us, or was he only until we reach the settlement?
Yeah, he's walked ahead of you. You can see him talking to a guard, and yeah, that's where he's pointed you. It's like, yeah, that's where we're going. But you can see he's talking to a guard here who lets down a little rope ladder to get down where you are, and he'll just give you a nod, try me, and just wave you on.
Right.
I'm with you. It's just through that tunnel there. but there's no rush.
Yep. Right.
You can give me a perception check if you want to try and overhear what they are talking about, but they are speaking in Dwarvish, so only if you speak
Oh,
Dwarvish.
wait. Let me see.
Yes.
Yep. I think only Carmela because Trymir. Yeah. Yep. He only knows Elvish Draconic Giant. Like basically, he knows the major races, but not the more minor races of languages.
Okay, so
Right.
no one giving that check. What do you guys do?
Right now, it seems Trymir is eager to get into like that tunnel with the largest magical interference he senses. Unless anyone else have any other ideas to navigate through the tunnels.
Nope.
It is a lead.
Right? I guess Trymir will will like tell Grevin like we're all ready to head through that tunnel. If he's ready.
Oh, then. What are you waiting around for?
Wait, what did he say?
Jeez, okay, fine. Why am I making it? So does the whole party continue on through the tunnel and ignore it?
I think so.
Wait,
no.
Okay,
wait a
does it
second.
make
There
sense?
was a conversation between the dwarves.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry?
y-
You sure?
I mean,
Pardon? Say it again. Pamela, what did you say?
I said that there was a conversation between the dwarves.
Yeah, in Dwarvish. And I said you can roll a check if you speak Dwarvish. If you don't, what do you do? They're talking in Dwarvish.
Well, I'm listening in.
Do you speak Dwarvish?
Yes.
Then make the perception check that I asked for. Like,
yeah. Come on. Why are you listening?
okay, yeah, you overhear their conversation, and the guard is complaining that because all the coast is getting worse, my friend. They've dropped one of the statues through the ceiling. We think it might be exposing some of the old forge, and I I mean, the others don't believe me, but I'm telling you now that dragon is alive and it's lurking around up there. Yeah, the Grelvin is looking worried at this, but they're just going back and forth, and essentially you can tell that the other pathway leads to the trouble he's talking about, where a statue has fallen through the ceiling.
Towards the statue we go.
Wait, like you don't like confirm or ask.
I'm just gonna say, like, well, they speak about a statue that apparently has fallen through, and some dragon. That sounds very similar. We should check it out.
That does sound something of importance. We should check out.
Oh, gladly. Let's make Gorm go first.
He's not here right now, so
I'll just
He
push to
goes,
the front then.
I will go first since I said we should check it out.
Ah, dang it.
I'm sure everyone would appreciate if you could help out with that, but be careful. I'll wait here until you get back. I mean, there's not much help me going to the statue right now, I don't think. Especially not if there's a dragon about.
Yep. I think we can avoid it if the dragon is there or not.
Well, so you'll have to follow some of the tunnels to get down. Just head down to the shrine mother, and you'll find your way that up to those caverns.
Okay. All right, understood. So, out of character. So right now the problem is seems to be like right now the protection wards around here are weakening, and so uh, like the possibility of a dragon being there, but also some undead spirits going on, and basically are we like trying to find wherever this statue has fallen, or just like checking out and see like what's wrong?
Well, Camilla suggested finding the statue. It looks like she's using her abilities to just climb down walls and stuff, but if you want to move around this cavern, you can use those staircases to get around. Otherwise,
Okay.
actually, wait, there may not be a staircase that leads you to that point. You can just move down where Camilla did. But
Okay.
Camilla, obviously, you can walk along walls, but please also describe how you're moving around this cavern. As there are dwarves here, there are things in this place. This is a little community.
Well, hearing that, I have a feeling this one is a good one. So I'm taking the most direct path, which may confuse some dwarves when I'm just being like, oh yeah, just walking down like a hill and continuing walking. Actually, it's this one. I wonder, is he doing anything interesting or something?
Yeah, he's a guard. You can see he's kind of keeping watch over there, and yeah, the path that you're taking is a pretty simple path to walk. Even the dwarves would be able to move down there, and with your ability or extra height doesn't really affect you. But you can see that he's just keeping watch, and he seems to be looking in the direction of the tunnel that you were headed towards originally. You can see down below there as well, Camilla. There is a dwarf that seems to have some mining equipment. He seems to be working here, and oh no, my bad. There's a little blacksmith down at the bottom, and there is a woman that is sitting in front of what looks like a small shrine on the other side.
Ooh.
This guy is running a little smithy that you're kind of walking into, and then a little shrine to the other side.
Oh, I want to see what that shrine is for.
See some candles that illuminate a stone statue of. You can give me a religion check actually to see if you recognize it.
Yeah, give me a good one.
Oh, that's good.
I'm sad. I'd hoped for a bit.
15.
No, I had
Hey,
hoped
15
for.
is
I had hoped for lower.
Well, yeah, it looks like Freya to you, but you can see there is a dwarven woman sitting in front of us. and she just is muttering something that you can just pick up. She is calling it the Hearth Mother. You can see there are small offerings of herbs, coins, and handmade crafts that are lying at her feet. And yeah, this seemingly some kind of priestess is tending to the shrine, and will offer blessings to those who are paying homage. But yeah, she keeps calling it the Hearth Mother.
Weird thing.
With a TH.
Oh. That can't be good.
Of course, it can be good.
Yeah, maybe if you got a death wish.
Already met her. Wasn't impressed.
What are the rest of you doing as Kamala's made her way down to the Hearth Mother's shrine?
Hmm. I wonder, is Chimera able to follow, like try to climb or slide down amongst the rocks somehow?
Yes,
Or
I said there's a path there. There's a ramp like on the rock there. You can move down.
okay. Alright. Hmm. Okay. And
Hilda, are you hanging back there?
Yeah. I'm looking down. Oh wait, what the heck? Why am I all the way back here?
oh.
I didn't realize I was that far back.
Well, I guess you'll make your way down and see Kamala there at the shrine as well, with the priestess who is attending to it.
What you doing? Oh.
Yeah, the priestess will notice you and just say, "Oh, visitors, sorry. Have you come to receive the Hearth Mother's blessing?"
Don't know, weapon spotted.
Not really. Last time I met her, well, she just freed me from a throne. Wasn't that impressed.
Yeah, she looks kind of confused, but also kind of offended. And she says, "Well, the Hearth Mother is revered for her kindness and care for family and home. I can't imagine why anyone would have anything against her."
Hmm.
I don't have anything against her. I just wasn't impressed.
Well, suppose her feats are not quite as dramatic as those of your gods, but if anyone would like to make an offering, you could receive the token of the hearth, which suppose you wouldn't be so interested in. Can offer guidance for those who wish to speak with her, and I welcome you all to join, even if you don't think she's so impressive.
For Timer, he would be interested, but but he's thinking like Timer would mention. Uh, Actually, he would outwardly mention, I am interested in hearing.
What interests you, my elven friend? Do you like to perform an offering ritual? Do you prefer a prayer for guidance, or perhaps you would like to share some tales of your ancestors? I am always interested to hear tales of travelers' homelands. Not often we get elves in these caverns.
Uh, Actually, yes, I can say it's well something to get off my chest, really. You see, I'm a bit of a traveling archaeologist myself, like studying our ancient lost history of like basically the causes of our downfall, where elves are once so great, but now they're not like so how do you say publicly. mm, no, like as you said, you don't get many elven travelers, so that so like our history may have contributed to ourselves not traveling as much as we used to. Yeah, it's rather. And recently, I learned troubling history, uh, something about the first elf, Lorifax, uh, where essentially I heard that like she somehow betrayed the giant, and this history was actually unknown to me. Like I did not grow up hearing about this. Well, how you say betrayal of the giants caused by Lorifax, and essentially caused somehow Lorifax was the cause of the downfall of the giants, which and that saddens me because like I've I've heard from the perspective, I I have yet to receive the answers of like why has this betrayal happened to the giants, and well what and that's as a result what caused this like destruction and war. It is a sad thing to hear that well essentially my ancestors were the cause of such well destruction and anguish and loss so long ago. Makes me wonder like that's one of the reasons why I'm a historian. Well, like I want people like to learn from history so that they don't repeat the mistakes of history, as they say. But yet I do not. Yeah, but yet here I am discovering that apparently many of the elven society hasn't learned that such uh, such a thing happened uh, from the giant's perspective. And well, you'd say that I am troubled to bring this knowledge to my people about this supposed betrayal.
You can give me either a history or a performance check. Yes. Odds and
I'll do.
lessons along.
Yeah, I'll do performance. Let's see. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, I'll take that. I'll take the 15. I am not going to use magical guidance, but yeah, I'll take that 15.
Yeah, no, that is a success. As yeah, she says, "Oh, I see. And did you know any of the spirits of this mountain? I've heard them whisper of similar things."
Yes. As far as I am aware, these whispers are of the like the ancient dead elves that who were supposedly escaping from like when the Frostforge first became culted, they were escaping the destruction, the chaos of what has occurred. Like right now, I hear like basically I hear so many things, but I hear the tale of what, but and the results, but not of like why or how. I suppose you can call one of the difficult things with being a historian. You discover what happened and what are the consequences, but not why or how.
You see her take out as you are speaking. She takes a small stone and is going to paint onto it, much like the glowing blue stones that you saw lining the walls. She is going to paint an image of a mask with some golden paint, and she will attach it to make this into a small like beaded amulet almost. As she says, "I the voices you hear are the ones who followed Lorifax so long ago. Here, take this ancestor's amulet. Will protect you against them as you move through the tunnels and ease your mind. And this amulet will give you advantage on wisdom saving throws for a day."
Oh, okay. Like only for today.
Yeah, it's just a little she's basically gave you a little beaded bracelet kind of thing. It's not like a strong magic item. That magic will only last for a day.
Okay, okay, like just a almost like a temporary cell, but through a magic item.
Yeah, yeah, literally. You don't even have to put down the item if you don't want to. Obviously, it'll last like flavor wise, but the magic will only last for a day.
Okay, yeah, and Kyron would actually yeah, he'll add it to an inventory because he'll like in a way it's a trinket to Trymere on his travels. Basically, I can imagine that Trymere would keep this trinket like basically as a reminder of the troubles to when discovering history, where you discover what happened, what are the results, but yet there comes the troubles of like you have to figure out yourself on the like wondering why and how this happened from the consequences of like past actions occurring in history. And basically, this trinket is a reminder of for Trimer to basically endure and continue to figure it out yourself and know like what kind of wisdom do you want to bring to your people, the elves. That yeah, basically that's why Trimer will continue to hold on to this trinket.
But yeah,
as
I'll
a
make
reminder.
a little item. I'll make the item on your sheet so you remember
Okay.
that when you find.
Yep, and Trimer will say, "Thank you. I will continue to. I shall remember this trinket. No, even knowing we elves have a lot of centuries of life, I will hold on to this trinket and remember this moment well." You guys there?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, just quiet for a bit, but yeah, and
Sorry, I'm just
and
making
out
the
of character.
item.
Okay, yeah, and out of character, I wonder what was like, Carmel, what was it that you heard from the dwarven conversation, like involving like something? Yeah, basically something troubling is happening, and one of the statues fell, or like basically what was the problem?
The problem was that a statue fell, opened up an old forge, and apparently attracted a dragon or caused the dragon to stir.
Like right now, they're wondering if the dwarves are wondering if like that dragon is somewhere still around there causing havoc. So
Yeah, we'll just kill it. It's just a dragon. What's the worst that he can do?
So there is, it's on your sheet there, Tran.
oh, okay, yeah, I see.
I haven't given it the magic property because that'll only last for a day, but you can just remember you've got advantage on wisdom save.
Yep, for the day.
Yeah, would anyone else like to do an offering ritual or tell a tale or pray for guidance?
Ooh, yeah, Kelly's gonna try praying for guidance. It's gonna be very funny.
Okay, well, you can give yourself the guidance on a religion check as the priestess will say, and what guidance do you seek from the Hearth Mother? What is it that troubles you, child?
Oh, it's I have a very important decision to make soon. I'm not sure if I'm about to make it right or wrong. What the heck?
Oh,
I see them goofy things.
Give me that religion check, that'll determine.
Right, you.
oh
Oh,
shit!
She will sort of take your hands in hers and just say, well, I'm sure the Hearth Mother would. And then you see her, like, her eyes widen and she looks up at you with terror on her face. And
Oh
she says,
gosh!
no, no, you're not, shouldn't be here. And you are going to see vision that is shared with her as you feel her hands in hers, like in yours, and the environment around you is going to just completely shift and change as it suddenly feels like you are no longer standing in that cabin, but you are standing in a much larger cabin that just seems to, like, you can't actually see the walls, it just goes into darkness. And you will see as you look to the side and you see what she is looking at now in terror. You see the massive form of a wolf the size of like a small mountain that is just emerging from the shadows. And this is unmistakably Fenrir himself that you are standing before, and the dwarf is freaking out.
Oh gosh!
have I ever seen this before?
And you will have seen many depictions of Fenrir, and yeah, you may have seen such a thing in dreams. Yeah, I'll leave it up to you if you've ever met with a seer or something that you may have had a similar vision, but it it might be possible. But what this would be the clearest that you have experienced it.
Huh. I would not have expected that in a bad roll. I'll get up and approach him.
You letting go of the dwarf's hands here as you turn to approach.
Probably would, yeah.
Yeah, so as you step away and she like wrenches her hand free and you start walking towards this wolf, the wolf leans down to you, and she starts screaming and runs the other way as the the wolf kind of brings its nose right down in front of you, like close enough to touch.
Okay, well, guess I kind of like lean out or reach out a hand, almost like a what's his face, Hiccup.
Yeah, Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, that's his name. I wasn't sure what his actual. I forgot what his English name was.
Yeah, it's Hiccup.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, you reach out and place a hand on Fenrir's nose, and as you do, you feel this pulse of energy coming from him, like it's just you feel the power of a god in just flow through you for a moment, as that pulse of energy hits you, you kind of can't help but flinch, and as you open your eyes again, you are standing back in the cabin, just arm outstretched to nothing, and the dwarven woman has run in the other direction and is now in the corner, just like shaking and crying as yeah, the vision of Fenrir fades, but you feel like it may have left something behind. Like there is, your heart is beating, and it feels like there's some sort of warmth in the depth of your chest that Fenrir has connected with you somehow here, and it's. I'm afraid with the nat one, you have no idea why.
Yeah,
that
no, I
already-
don't.
Yep,
The rest-
and you can't ask the dwarf woman questions unless unless the
Of
DM
course, I mean,
allows
of
you.
course I can. But I was scared of loving crap out of her.
Yeah, the rest of you saw this dwarf take Kielta's hands in hers, like all concerned, and then freak out and pull her hands free and run to the other side of the cabin, while Kielta seemed to be in a bit of a trance for a moment, but she's just like crying and shaking, just curled up in a ball in the corner.
Yeah, Trevor's like, whoa, what happened? Yet?
Hmm?
Like what in the world happened?
Um, um, well, it's a little bit hard to say. Actually, it was really, really dark. It was kind of like all the walls started like fading away. Then it was a really big dog. Well, wolf. And I feel all warm and fuzzy. This is awesome.
Ash, are you okay?
I think so.
He most
The
likely
dwarf
just
Jumping
saw
around a little
Shepherd.
bit. Huh?
He most likely just saw Shepherd. That's all.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm just gonna start jumping around trying to do some acrobatics bullshit.
The dwarf points at Hilton and goes, You conspire with dark gods. Get away from my shrine. You're not welcome here.
Okay, yeah, I think it's time for you to go. Move.
All right. Thanks for the blessing. I think I got the answer I was hoping for. Maybe.
Yeah, I think she's cursing you, not blessing you. But I think whatever you saw is blessing you.
I hope so. It was oddly soothing. Well, then again, I guess divine blessing or knowledge is supposed to be.
You can see that leading into this little building here, you can see is a stairway, which Grevlin told you that was the path towards the fallen statue.
Oh, okay.
If
Oh,
you want
yeah,
to dip
we can.
through there, you probably could, but if you want to get to the other stair.
Yeah, we do have to check that out. Yeah.
Hmm.
Otherwise, there's the other exit that leads outside the mountain.
refresh my forge because it's going slow. There we go.
Okay.
Oh no, man. No. Ah, right. So are we going forward?
Yeah, like this staircase we're like investigating that fallen statue, wherever it is.
I think that was this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, down we go.
Oh, all right.
Right.
Where?
We
Ah!
Okay, that's magical.
Ow. So,
And we have reached the Misty Mountains.
what in the world? Well, I guess we just go forward until we find what they were talking about. Hey, is this where we're supposed to go? To get to the heart of the forge and stuff like that?
Well, I'm gonna go up this hill and look at this. And ask this dwarf, like, hey, is this the way to the place where where there was a statue that fell and opened up a old forge?
Yeah, statues down there. I'd be careful though. There's an opening into the old forge above it. I'm not sure it's safe after what happened the other day.
Oh, yikes.
Oh well. And what we go?
Yep.
No, wait a second.
Um,
That was the path out. Mm,
No, that's the path. If you head up, you're going to the statue, just out of this chamber.
or
Okay.
just small little thing. Probably Gorm might not be able to rejoin.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay. So, do we want to keep going?
I'm happy to try and
Oh.
continue without him, but it's up to you guys. There's only three of you, so if you'd
Yeah.
like to stop here, we can. Otherwise, we can.
Yeah. Like yeah, I'd honestly prefer if at least have like one person missing instead of two. Like that's my preference at least.
That's fair.
How about you? How about you guys? You don't mind? You guys don't mind moving forward?
No, honestly, I'm fine with continuing.
Okay. How about you, Carmel? Yeah, you don't mind moving forward?
I didn't mind moving forward.
Oh, okay then. Then I shall remain. Let's go.
Sweet. I'm just hoping we don't. I'm just hoping all of us don't die and the guys come back next session. It's like, what the fuck happened?
Well, I will say that the path you've chosen to take is one that we could actually do with fewer players. The other way
Let's see.
may have been more challenging.
Wait, wasn't there a fucking
Okay.
dragon this direction?
Well, potentially, yeah, but not that much longer in the session. So
Great. Okay. I'll be right back to that. I need to go take a leak.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, this map, I will say, is vertical. We're looking at this side on. So as you approach, you're going to see that giant statue, but I'll wait for Hilton to get back.
Okay. So right now the problem was like when the dwarves were talking, they mentioned that so the statue fell, and because of that, the statue was like basically one of the wards helping with the spirits. So are there like spirits leaking out somehow?
No, they didn't say that. What? No. They said that it had fallen from the forge. Yeah. We'll just wait for him to get back. Just give it a.
Okay, got it. Understood. Let's say Hieta's prayer was interesting. Like one of the few examples I've seen where not one seems like a good role.
As I said, that was a good roll.
Yeah.
I mean, something always happens, whether you roll well or whether you roll badly. Just different things.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, if a nat one is just results in nothing happening, it's always so disappointing.
Yep.
Sometimes the nat ones can actually be more fun.
Oh yeah. I've actually seen like one moment where someone was like trying to make a perception check, being on the lookout, and the character was a dumb character. So the DM described that his hat, like he was trying to look out, but it's dark. But in reality, it was just his hat, like just in his perceptional field that and his low intelligence just made him not realize that. And I thought that was really funny.
Yeah. You do it with like if your character has a tail, just getting distracted by their own tail. Hilte, are you back? I see your mic.
Yep. Then I just come back.
Okay, cool. So as you guys make your way. Wait, that's the wrong thing. What is this map called?
I don't think we can see it anymore. Can we?
Okay.
Like I still see it. Like right now, do you just see a black screen?
No, I meant I don't
Hieta?
know what I don't know what this map is called.
What? Do you see a black screen? Try me.
No.
No. I was just wondering what Hieta was seeing.
Oh wait.
Right
What are
now,
you seeing? Oh, my
like
bad.
we're still
I
on the
didn't know.
same map.
Yeah, sorry. I thought I'd moved you.
Wow.
Oh, Frozen Sentinel. Oh, no longer.
This is what I meant. You're looking at side on. So this map is vertical. You guys are at the bottom. Here.
Yep.
And yeah. So again, what's called the frozen set.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. So as you navigate that narrow sort of bridge there, going underground, you come across this ancient stone statue that is here buried in the ice, and it looks like it's fallen through the ceiling above. And it is the figure of a massive warrior frozen mid-battle, and with this weapon sort of pointed towards the sky. And as you get closer, you can see it is covered in glowing runes in an ancient dwarven script that yeah, you may be able to decide, but as you arrive, you can just see that it's probably climbable if you do some Assassin's Creed shit, but up above you can see there's like a hole into what the other dwarves have said is the old Frost Forge. So you're like coming up underneath the Frost Forge.
Oh. Okay, that's interesting.
Heck yeah, Assassin's Creed shit. Say less. It's parkour time.
Yeah, so you can. I mean, if you want to start climbing, this will be these are going to be climbing checks. So I don't know if you're using climbing tools, if you're trying to just do some parkour with some acrobatics, or do some athletics and just make this place your climbing wall. It's up to you guys. How are you going to approach this, and do you even want to climb this thing? Because it looks like there's no other dwarves here, but a precarious climb to say the least.
Wait, what do we do with this thing? Do we try to get past it? Do we break it? Do we
Like right now, above we see the above the statue, we see like an entrance to like the crossroads. So
Okay, I think I have an idea.
you do?
like
Well, we
right
start
now we got yeah. Like
Wait,
come
wait,
look
wait.
at
Do you have any rope?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Recommend. Gabriella like have a rope for everyone else to like basically
I do?
yeah
You
like
do?
maybe like tie it to the hand of the statue.
Oh, I have a rope, yes.
Oh, awesome.
Yep. And let me double check if I have a rope too. Let me see. Like if in case the rope needs to be longer.
Well, you need to
Hey,
learn to climb.
Are you climbing up the boot?
Yes, I'm climbing up the boot.
As you get to the top of the boot, you are going to feel the statue shudder slightly, and then you are going to hear a screeching sound from up above as you are covered actually by the statue, but the rest of you are going to just see some snow cascading down the ice walls that are kind of around this in the rubble from this thing falling through the mountain. You see them starting to shake and snow falling down as you hear the distinct sound of those avalanche screamers. You heard it before.
Oh, come on.
You don't see any just yet, but you can tell that they are close by.
Yeah. The message coming was that to watch out for them.
Oh, and sorry, the falling snow, deck save from everyone else, other than Kamala, who's on the stage.
Okay.
You're kind of underneath looking up his kilt.
Should I make them for the other elves too that are with me?
Mm,
This one is from falling snow, but the DC isn't as high as it has
Oh
been
dang it!
before, but it's still not good.
Weenie.
Oh dang it! No, not Finway.
Well, Fenrir was. Anyways.
Oh no! Oh, there we go. Ariana's like she knows. Well, the male elves
Finway,
are
yeah,
not
well.
Yep, the male
You
elves
want to
are
keep
not
the
doing
out
great.
of the way. The rest of you two just get covered in snow, and you're gonna.
Okay, good. Okay, not too bad.
It's 4 bludgeoning and 4 cold, so it's 8
Oh
total.
wait. What 8? Ah, dang it. All right.
But you may have some resistances. half
Nope.
cold, half. But that's only on a fail. What did? Yeah, Kelter, you succeeded. It was just Trymere and Finway that get covered by.
Alright. Yep.
Yeah, well, Hilda and Oriana just like Mario hop it.
Leave those three down at the bottom because they are. Well, actually, no. Sven, you may have to think about how you're going to get Sven up here. But
I mean, would it be
Yeah,
possible
you-
for us to say that Sven stays with Gorm and Mikhail?
well, yes, but Gorman and Mikhail are going to. We're going to assume can actually climb up here, but Sven is with you now, so you can think about that. But it's Carmella's quote unquote pet, so it's your responsibility to keep it alive and keep him fed. And
It's the most important party member.
Well, he seems to be in a little bit of a tough situation.
yeah, he's falling apart. Of Sven he's taken some hits along the way and is not recovering on long rests because he's dead.
Like, can we heal him?
Right. No. Healing magic
Yes.
doesn't work on undead.
Is it healing magic or healing spell?
Healing spell. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like healing doesn't work on undead.
It hurts them.
I see, I see. Oh, I was kind of curious to see what would happen if I just lay on hands. I think most likely the same thing. You know, yeah, no, we'll leave that as a mystery.
Oh. Actually, horror vitality.
I don't know paladins get that. Have to check.
Hmm.
Alright. Okay, do we see the magical runes? Because Hilda would want to like try noting them down. Like, like in character, I have no idea what they mean. But if they're important, then maybe I don't know, another one of the dwarves could tell.
Yeah, you can quite clearly see them. I mean, they're there on the map. You can see there are runes covering that thing, but it is ancient dwarvish. So, you're not trying to decipher it. You're just
I'm
marking
trying
it
to
down.
note it down. Yeah, like a picture.
Okay. Yeah. Then you can give me an investigation check to try and mark them down accurately.
All right. Oh. Ooh. 16.
Okay. Yeah, you're pretty sure you were able to copy them down. What do you how do you copy them down? Like rune sticks, or you?
I think I have some
Fancy.
little bit of paper. What the frick?
Ooh, fancy.
That's good.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you have that down, but you can see that the snow, those avalanche streamers are definitely nearby. So as you're noting this, you are hearing those screeches up above. Are you
Right.
waiting? You guys waiting for Carmilla to get higher up before you move, or are you trying to climb as well?
For Trymir, like right now, Trymir isn't athletic, but he trusts his Elven to be athletic enough to climb Carmella's row. But Trymir no, but not so much. But he's going to cast. He's actually going to cast fly on himself, and he's gonna check out like what that screeching is. Trimir's curious, like what's going on over there.
Okay, you can. Yeah, I mean you can move your fly speed then.
Yep. So he can like fly basically above here, like above the hand of the sword statue.
Okay, you can. Yeah, as you fly up and get a better view, you can give me a perception check as well.
Okay. Perception. Come on. Okay, 60.
Okay, you see it, and it is not able to surprise you. As you go looking around, you are going to see bursting out of the side of the wall an avalanche screamer that is right up there. There's another one
Ooh.
right down there. And that is where we're going to roll for initiative.
Oh, okay.
Great. We're writing some random scribbly doodles down. And then
Yeah.
it's round for initiative. Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, makes sense.
There we go. Motorola. Motorola.
Okay. So, Trymere, you are going to be up first as you see this thing bursting out of the ice, and you've just flown up to the hand. What are you going to do?
yeah. Timer is gonna. He has flight speed of 60, so he's gonna fly some distance, at least at here. So, mm, and seeing two of them, hopefully they're vulnerable to fire. That's what Timer hopes at least. But he's gonna cast meta magic twin spell, and he's gonna twin firebolt at each of them. So firebolt, where are you? Ah, okay, there it is. This is the avalanche command, right? Oh, yep, teleport it. I believe. Oh, dang, this is five fire damage. But
Yeah, it's not vulnerable, but it does definitely take the full hit. It's screeching at you now.
then second firebolt strike against the one on the left, bottom left. Ah, third. Ah, damn it. 13 does not hit. Yep, and meanwhile, his companions, Ariana, will below. Ariana will take aim at the avalanche scheme on the left with her longbow. Make 3 attacks. First attack roll. Oh, hits.
Mhm.
6 damage. Second, the longbow shot. Ah, damn, that does not hit. Third longbow shot. Oh, that's a crit.
And now ones and 20s? That's what you love to see.
Yep, and that's her turn. Well, Finway. Let's see. I wonder if I his javelin range is 60 feet. Let's see. Okay, it's a long range, so it's at disadvantage. So disadvantage roll. Yep, that misses. Second disadvantage roll.
Ooh.
Yep, that also misses. Dang it. and that shall be covers the end of his turn. Okay, there you go. Click enter.
Okay, nice. The elves getting things started here is Hilti. You realize that the doodles are as good as you're going to get them. What are you going to do?
Climbing this stuff will be a little bit tricky. Would I be able to get up like roughly around here though?
Yeah, climbing costs you half movement, so you guys can assume that this whole level is like difficult terrain unless you're
alright.
flying.
Yeah. Right, in that case, we're just running over here. Don't want to go too far away from them, though.
Yeah, you've
Yeah,
got
let's
5
do
feet
this.
left from there.
What if I just like drop down 10 feet, though? Would that be fine?
Yeah, I mean you're still moving. If you want to jump haphazardly, you may take fall damage, but yeah, you've still got 5 feet, or you can.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
could
mean-
just have moved there. We're not that.
Oh, oh. Right, yeah. I think the big thing was that I had to get, like, yeah, this lengthwise. If I would have been there, I would have been too far away. So I need to get up here so he's within range. So I can throw daggers at him.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that thing is loud.
Yeah, I mean you could get one step over to the left still, but and be standing on top of the foot instead of like climbing up the side of the boot. But that does get.
Alright, so
Yeah, actually, if you're climbing, you're going to have disadvantage on weapon attacks. But I feel like that the
maybe.
spell attacks.
This is yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could took it to one hand.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you
But-
can summon it into your hand and flick it. It's magic.
Yeah, I
in your
definitely wouldn't want to
hands.
stand on solid ground though, firmly. So I'll probably do that.
Yeah, that definitely takes that damage.
Right, sweet. Second one. Yeet. Ooh.
Yep.
6. Gets real spooked. It's for bonus. I don't think I really have a bonus action that I want to go for. No, I know. I'll give Camilla Bardic Inspiration. So what's called? Yeah, Bardic. Oop. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, nice. Taking us on to the Avalanche Screamers. As this one up above, let's see, is going to move down slightly, and then is going to scream.
Oh, what do I have to do?
Wait, which one is it?
Scream.
That one? Oh, okay. Whoa.
Lets out an awful scream, and their deck saves in the chat to you two guys. Is in a
Okay.
30-foot. It lets out this deafening screech that it usually uses to cause avalanche. But right now it is screeching right at you, and we're about to take some thunder damage and perhaps be deafened by this.
Heal.
Well, that's good. She'll take half damage, but she's not. Oh, and so is healed. Nice. So you guys both take there. There was 12 points of damage total after it was halved. So that is automatically applied, and neither of you are deafened. But that, I believe.
No, my ears are definitely ringing.
Yeah, it lets out that screech, and that is going to be that one's. And then on the next. Oh, my bad. I did them the wrong way around.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, they're that's the same anyways. Probably not that big of a deal.
I
The other one is screeching at try.
Oh no.
Ooh, I just saved.
Ooh, nice.
But at the same time, I have to make a concentration check on my fly. So Okay, good. It's still up.
Still up. Cool, okay.
Nice, nice.
Nice. So it tries to shout you out of air, but that does not work. I need to delete that. As we go to Camilla, yeah, climbing up there without issue. You don't have yours. I mean, it's not difficult terrain for you because your ability.
It's time. It's time for blood.
What?
There were never. Peace was never an option.
Check if I can actually do this thing.
Nice. Camilla is running up along the walls and slicing into this thing.
Oh yeah. Before I forget. Just gonna mark it so it does not run away. It will not get away from me. That's sad.
Oh. See, no.
I'm sad. Oh well. At least I got my revenge as I stab it. And then realizing, should most likely keep track in case it tries to borrow or something. And then by that, getting distracted. And therefore missing it. Or scurrying back onto the statue. Hoping it cannot borrow onto a statue. Or at least stick to one.
Okay, very nice. Taking us to the top of the round with Strymia.
Okay.
And this one,
Timer is gonna.
it has moved onto the shoulder of the statue, by the way. It has like crawled up onto the shoulder.
Okay. It's crawled up to the shoulder. Somewhat, somewhat on the edge. I wonder, can Trimer attempt to fly around and cast Gus and to make it to basically flick off the creature to take fall down and take fall damage?
Possibly.
feels
It
like
is a
that.
large creature, so I'm not sure how far you can push it. It does seem like it's on quite a fairly decent surface, but how far does it go?
It's only 5 feet, but I assume not enough.
You might need to
He
hit
can
it
put.
twice, let's say, because 5 feet, then he'd be 5 feet off, 5 feet on, so it'd be hanging onto the edge. But 10 feet would be able to push it all the way off. But yeah, you could definitely start pushing it over the edge. I mean, I will say this thing doesn't seem to have much trouble climbing from the way you just saw it moving down the wall. But yeah, if you could send it flying, that would be huge.
It may be good at climb, but what about falling?
Yeah, no. This thing, no wings.
You know what? Not. It's unique. I'll try it. I'm gonna fly behind it. I'm gonna gust on it. So, gust. Hey.
What?
So it moves 5 feet back. But
So I'll tell you what, you knock it off of the shoulder and it falls, but it manages to catch onto the arm. So it's like half its body is kind of on the arm, scrambling to try and get back.
okay.
But you can roll 1d6 of fall damage as it hits.
What if?
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna roll 1d6.
There's so many
Okay,
wild
takes
things
3.
that I feel like you'll be able to do here.
Okay, so it takes 3 damage. But So, meta magic quicken spell. So I'm gonna cast Gust on it again.
Oh, okay, yeah. That definitely might be able to blast forward.
All right, come on. Ooh, just fails. DC is 16.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, as you blast it again, it's like as it's about to roll onto the arm, you just blast it again and push it away as it is thrown off of the statue and falls onto Gorm and the rest of them. Okay, well,
So how many feet?
no, then it's going to fall directly down to land on the foot.
So
So
die roll.
that is another 40 feet that it falls. So you can roll another 4d6.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Okay, decent. 14
Solid.
damage. So for that is 17 damage total.
14, yeah, so 17 total damage, and it is knocked prone as you you just send this thing flying and crunches down onto the ground.
Oh, okay. All right, and then oh, I imagine Finway and Ariana seeing the opportunity. Yeah, they're gonna move forward on their turn. Are they able like to make it on the foot? At least is Ariana like able to reach her?
They have half speed, half movement because they climb.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So yeah, they can get up to the creature there.
Okay, Ariana can reach you. And since it's prone on her greatsword.
Yep.
I think she has a great sword.
Yep. Oh, dang it!
Maybe she shouldn't.
Fortunately, she has 3 attacks.
Ooh,
there we go.
Oh damn.
She heard that.
Oh, come on.
So I stand by what I said.
Dang it, Finway can't exactly reach. So he still has some javelins out to throw. But this is it's not in melee range, so this is regular. Number 12. Yep. And that is their and that is their turn. Let me and turn. There we go.
Nice, yeah, that one is looking hurt now. Just blood spattered all over the boot as we go to Kelte.
Sweet. Since it falls down, I'm just gonna turn around and lick my dry ass lips because food has been served. Now, out of curiosity, would I be able to reach it?
You could run up to it, yeah, I think. Oh no, you've only got 30 feet of movement, so
Yeah.
just out.
What if?
And you would have disadvantage because it's prone on ranged attack. But I'm not sure. Count
Nope,
for
I'm
spell
with you.
attacks? Yeah.
Yeah. What if I jump? That's a tricky one.
Yeah, if you had the rope from Camilla, I'd say maybe you can swing across, but at this point, yeah, unless you've got some bonus action or something.
Honestly, there is one thing that I could try, and it would be incredibly stupid, but it would be really funny. I'm debating like, what if I hit myself with a thunderous smite? Because then I'm just sent 20 feet, but it hurts like hell.
Yeah, but also Thunder Smite also knocks you prone.
Yeah. But if I have
you
part
what?
of my movement, then I could just stand up. That's what I'm saying. It
mean,
would be such a stupid thing to do, but it would be funny.
I mean,
Uh,
you can do that if you want. Or if you want to try and make an extra long jump from on top of the foot there, I'll say you can make an athletics check and maybe get the extra 5 feet. But you would
Yes.
land on Orion.
Listen, that would be way more fun. What
You
if I
might elves might be able to like give you a boost or something to make that
yeah,
attack. But
actually, yeah, what if I like scream at Fenway, boost! I run over here and like try to jump and
oh yeah. Fenway can try and give you a little boost there with his reaction.
Do you want Finway to make an athletics check?
Yeah, fastball special. Let's go. Athletics check.
Okay, like Finway does still have fractured skull, so does he start at -2?
he does, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember, Fenway also has
Hey,
an option to battle prior. I don't know if you have ever used.
yeah, I've used it before, but it's only advantage on attack rolls, not ability checks.
Yeah, I just meant to overcome his thing and sort of cancel it out a bit. Yeah, so an 11, this isn't going to go well on your landing. But you can now make the athletics check as well, but with disadvantage.
All
Um,
right.
because otherwise he'll be able to yeet you, but he's still a bit dizzy.
Yeah. I also, and I don't have that thing up, so.
Oh.
Okay, so with a 7,
Goodness. Oh.
yeah, with a 7, you are going to land in Ariana's space, and Ariana and Finway both get knocked over the little. Uh, they roll down into.
No. Where do I end
You
up
you
here?
will land, yeah, but this is the current order of events. Is they've been knocked down there, and they're each going to take a D.
Okay, so 3 damage for both of them.
Sorry. Well, dang. Also, I mean,
But you
Yeah,
are
you're
within
there.
range. to reach it.
I am,
Just-
yeah. I can't let it go in vain.
Yep, you have advantage. Come on, crit.
I would love a crit. That's a good one, no, but it's not a crit. I mean, yeah, we're gonna use a divine spell slot. Divine spell slot, divine smite. Yeah. Ooh, 14. That's not ideal. What the heck? Alright, second one. Dang. You know what? I feel a little bit lucky on this one. Let me use a second level.
Oh dang.
Wait, is that the exact same?
Yeah.
What the heck? Oh dang! I probably could actually put into action stab it if I had deck. No, yeah, that's all I've got then.
Okay, nice. Well, this thing is not looking, and it gets its scream back.
Oh dang it.
Wait, I can.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yep.
Huh?
I wonder what is your aura? How much is your aura, Finway?
Oh,
Ten.
Full.
+4. Okay.
+4 feet radius. That is a little bit worrisome. Come on. Ooh.
Okay, Finway's good.
Oh.
dead.
Failure on my end.
Oh dang it! Dang it! Ariana's not so good.
Okay, Oriana and Hilte are both deafened by this as they take some 40 points of damage. That is 20 to 20
Finway.
to Finway. It has applied. Yeah,
Yep. That. Yep.
your eardrums burst as this thing just screeches at you, and you are disoriented. And then the creature is actually going to move away from you, Kilte. So you can use your reaction for an opportunity attack if you want, but you will have disadvantage because of what's just.
Oh.
And it is going to move 10 feet that way, and then burrow 10 feet into the wall.
Okay, if he gets away, yeah. I'm definitely swinging on him.
Come on.
Maybe I finally get to use this thing. I think that I do. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up. Wait. We're one thing for just this. I just need to double check if I can actually use this. Yo, when you make an attack roll, I'm gonna use Guided Strike.
Oh, so plus 10.
Yeah, so it's a 23 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
That's a cool move.
Yeah.
What is
Like,
that?
make sure it's.
That's my channel divinity. I've never used it before. But
Oh,
actually, you know, right now it's just I don't know. I guess a big shadowy wolf claw just guiding my way.
awesome.
And I'm gonna put a divine smite on it. Just to get this thing really out of here.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot to target it. Oh no,
Does 13 damage enough?
Yes, so just give me the total damage and I'll apply.
yeah, it's 13.
Yeah, that is not enough. It still manages to get into the wall, but you definitely hurt it. You can see it's trying to get away.
Dang it.
That is it. And then the other one up above
Okay,
doesn't
good.
get its swing back, so it is going to crawl across the thing after combat, and it has a climb. And it is going to make a multi-attack against him. So it is going to make one bite and two with its. Go with the legs first.
Oh, you're targeting. I mean,
Oh no, sorry. No, it should be Pamela was hit. I don't know why it says Charmian.
oh, okay. There we go.
Okay, Pamela, you are hit by the leg and it's on a crit that it's grappled again. So that is one attack there. For the 14 misses.
Oh no.
Oh, and a 12 on the bite misses. So yeah, it manages to hit you with one of the legs, trying to impale you, and you manage to block the next two attacks, taking us to your turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to move him over because I just realized where he was on the statue looked a little bit suspicious.
That's fine.
Bruh, not even.
Okay. Alright. Nightmare.
You will soon be dead anyway.
I'm just hoping it doesn't fall on me or on us.
well. Time to drag it. Wait a second. Is that a squished creature?
No, it's burrowed into the wall.
I don't want to be there. Well, Elsa, it's your job.
So how far did you just move there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Carmelo has like 50.
55. That's like. I still have 5 feet more.
Yeah, it's her vampire features and mobile feet, along with being an elf. I think.
Elf doesn't give the extra 5 feet.
Okay. So timer is gonna fly here, and you know what? He's gonna try his thing again. Like now he's like on the, since this is not like on the shoulder, but on like the, basically it's on like a vertical angle. It will, if it fails, will it fall against his gust?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're now firing it down at it, so it could. You can try and move it off though. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, timer will try. So
Yeah,
I guess.
if you want to click in again and just like make it one mega blast, you can do that. Still roll twice, but just we can resolve it after you've rolled it. Because then the 10 will definitely knock it free. Otherwise, it'll have a chance to catch itself.
Okay, it'll try. So, yes. Oh, yep, it fails. And then I have to use my meta magic quicken excel again, so I can guess again. Oh, dang it!
Oh, okay. So yeah, you push it back, but it is going to then it's going to get to make an athletics check to try and catch. I suppose that probably should have been a save, but same thing.
But the DC of Primary's Gust is 16, so I don't know if that's applicable here.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, nice. So how many?
Another one.
Yeah, I'll say make it a 4d6 on this.
Okay. 46. Roll. Oh, only 11. But decent enough. And it's prone. So. Yep. And then. Anyway, gonna move with his great axe. Gonna attack. Oh, come on! What's with the? There we go. Much better.
Oh wait.
31. And then Ariana is gonna move here. Attack with the greatsword. No hits. Second swing. Hits. Third swing. Oh dang it! Double threes. You gotta be kidding me. And that is their turn. Yep. So there you go to Premier enter.
But I think that burned away into the wall. Is it at all visible, or did it leave like a hole?
Yeah, it's left a hole. You should still be able to sort of hover over it on the map. But yeah, the
I'm
one
looking
that's
for it.
lying on the ground now looks like it just will take a finishing blow. And yeah, the other one you saw was definitely hurt, burrowing into the wall.
I really want to get rid of that one though. Yeah, I think I'll chase after it. No, but no, I'll finish the scout first.
Yep. You do have advantage.
Yep. Going down one.
I mean, you can stay.
Oh, yep. Shank. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
How do you execute this thing?
Hmm.
You see, it's like lying on its back, just kicking its legs as the others have been carving into it. But you can like step right onto this thing. How you?
I'll flourish the rapier a little bit, like swapping or swatting off the blood from the other one, and then I'll just pierce this thing through the mouth.
Very nice. It lets out one last little screech as you silence it for good.
I want to give Jason the other one, but I don't think I have. Or throw something at it.
You have a regular.
No, no, I don't. Never mind. Yeah, nice.
Are you climbing the wall there?
Oh.
Are you climbing the wall, like between its legs?
Oh, right. No, that was just so I can kind of see where I was. I guess I'd walk over here, shank it, and then just kind of like head down. I guess this way.
Yeah, I mean,
Huh?
I'm just asking because where you are is like halfway up the wall. But yeah, that's cool.
Yep. And that'll all. Or that's all I can do.
Okay, taking us to the Avalanche Screamer.
Oh no.
Oh, good.
Aha!
Okay, so it is going to then burrow through the side of the wall. And you are going to hear it lets out a screech, not quite the same as the one that attacked you, but you hear it reverberate through the mountain. And I'm going to need everyone to give me a dex save as it triggers a snowfall from up above.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, just hearing it scream from like spooks Yelta.
Not
Hear it
today.
towards that tunnel it's just created.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, what the heck? I rolled Oh no, I rolled an 11.
Then dex save from the elves, but they have a bonus thanks to hit the.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Pete. She did not need it. What about the boyfriend? Where? Huh?
Oh, that no, ignore that. I
Okay.
triggered it too late. Oh, what? No.
Oh, sweet. He makes it too.
Nice. So everyone except Kieta, essentially.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. The 11 is going to fail, and so you are going to take 25 points of damage. As it is 13 points of cold and 12 points of bludgeoning, as
Ah, okay.
you finish this, and it takes its revenge as a large chunk of ice and snow covers you from above. But you manage to take the hit, and it seems everyone else manages to get out.
Like, do we take half or no
like that.
damage?
And no damage.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
no, you're right. It is half.
Ah,
Okay.
dang it, no. So 12 damage for each of us.
So
Yeah. 12.
all right, I'm knocked.
Oh, you are knocked down. Oh, yeah, to do the roll, I think.
Yeah, I got an icicle in the head.
Yeah, there's now just a mound of snow where Hilda was standing a second ago.
I think he's dead.
He turned me into snowman.
Wait a second, then you can become Jack Frost.
Ah, yeah, I like that. I remember there was a like a DreamWorks movie or something about those. The
Yeah.
Spirit of Christmas and all that stuff. That was so dope.
Yeah, Rise of the Guardians.
Yeah, I love that one.
Oh yeah, that's. It was not that one. I think about the horror one.
Oh. Okay. Yep.
Okay, yeah. That takes us to Pamela, as you've just seen, to get buried in ice.
Well,
Oh, and Yelta, you can also roll on the injury table.
All right. It's an unrollable tables.
I will find it now. Yeah, Pamela, you can take a turn while I find it.
Oh, I don't think I see it on rollable tables.
Yeah, then you can roll.
No, like I did not see it. I'm not sure where it is.
perfect. I have it. Well, I'm gonna dig Yolta out, and then I'm gonna poison him. And then peace him out.
Okay, I see. The roll table should be there. Yeah, I see it now.
I did. Oh, let's see. Hey, there it is. Woo.
Yeah, but Yelta, you get dug out of the snow there and given a healing potion, so you are back to life, but 9 hit points. But let's see what
Yeah,
that avalanche actually did.
Oh,
that
hearing.
makes so much sense.
That's fitting. No, that's fitting. Actually, that's fitting.
I know.
That's really fitting.
So yeah, I forgot you were deafened, but now yeah, it literally those eardrums went.
Now it's permanent. Oh no.
So
Wait, it's just a flavor thing? Like, do I have something with perception or?
Yeah, if someone's on your left, you can't hear them.
Great.
Yeah, mechanically, I don't think there's any particular difference, but do remember that. Maybe it'll come
I'm
up
gonna
later.
note it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just want to say I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and send it to a friend of mine because he's like actually deaf on one. I think it's the left ear, but it might be the right one. This would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, ask him how do I play this respectfully.
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
So right now there's one left. It's Travis' turn. So we know that like the creature somehow screeched somewhere.
You saw it disappear into a tunnel over here, but there's just kind of a hole in the wall there, and that's where you heard the sound coming from.
Okay. Let me see if there's enough movement to. Come on, click. Okay. No.
If you want to go into the hole, if you move down there, I can move you
Yeah.
into the hole.
Yeah, I feel like it's 2. Right now, like basically, Trimer's movement will end at the entrance of the hole. So Trimer's actually gonna fly up, and I'll say he's gonna prepare an action to chuck a firebolt at the moment the creature pops out. Actually, to attract the creature, Trimer will he'll basically step and walk over all around this area, like step around and then fly back out. Yeah, still prepare an action if the creature comes out, like to attract it.
Yeah, definitely. You can give me well, actually, no, that's I won't worry about check for that now. But you definitely try and draw its attention up there, and we will see what happens on its turn. But you have that ready to action. What about the elves?
Yep, prepare an. I imagine for the elves, Ariana will kind of get her wounds together while avoiding the avalanche, the initial avalanche. Yeah, I imagine both Yit will prepare an action for her bow shot, but for Femini, he'll prepare a melee attack action on his axe if the creature comes so close. Essentially, for Finway, like a prepared melee attack, and Ariana a prepared bow shot.
Cool.
Right, and that is their turn and enter. There we go.
All right. Well, this is what I was expecting. Let's kind of try to
Take
get
a
to high
Leon
ground.
hands yourself.
I want to, but I also really don't wanna.
Oh, you want to do your short rest to recover hit points before you lay
I
on hands?
think I prefer that because the healing hands is usually kind of nice. Like he's
Okay.
gonna get up here. Oh, actually no, he probably won't. I think I can only make it up here. Then he will hold this action to chuck a low, chuck daggers at the thing if he sees it.
Okay. Cool. Then on its turn. Okay. Can't actually see from this.
Ooh,
Isn't this?
that's my
Going
prepared
up,
action call.
and as it, yeah, but as it appears, it is screeching its way out of the tunnel. But you see it as it's coming through. So as it's gonna try and screech at you, you can make that attack. See if you can stop it
Yep.
before it gets to screech.
Yep. Okay. Come on. You got firebolt. Come on. Oh, 15? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
7. Oh, dang it. It's
Oh,
not dead.
still not enough, I'm afraid. So it is going to get to screech at Trime here, but when it makes the sound, that's when it might trigger the others.
Oh, what others? Oh, come on.
That's
What?
fine.
No, I mean like Ariana might be able to shoot a bow because they can't
you
see.
want
That's right up at the top, and they've got ready actions. She had a ready one.
Do not try
So,
to shoot a bow.
oh,
It hurts a lot.
Oh. Oh, wait. So do
Crimea,
Oh no.
you are deafened. Brought to 1 hit point as you can make a concentration check to see if it knocks you out of the sky. But
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, cons.
yeah.
Yeah, the DC is 12. Took 24 damage. It's half.
Mhm.
That's
Okay,
it.
good. 14.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're just deafened there in the air as the rest of you down at the bottom will hear that screech from up above.
This
So
thing is kicking
If
our
you had a ready
ass.
action, if you had a ready action, you can make an attack. I'm not sure about the range. If you'll have disadvantage or not.
Longbow range is 150 foot.
Yeah, no. I mean, Kyoto also had a
Yeah,
dagger
I have a
prepared.
30 feet of reach. I'm probably not doing anything.
Okay, that hits. 10. Oh my gosh, is it still up?
She brought it to 1 hit point as well. The arrow goes through its head, but it's still going and like, trying to screech. But both of you are just up there with 1 hit point.
Oh my gosh, we're all the 1 hit point, guys.
This.
And with that, Carmilla, we go to you as the two of them. You see this spectacle up there. You might be able to finish it off.
I really wish we had the silence spell right now.
Why? So we couldn't hear you scream.
Yeah. No, the silence spell makes us immune to thunder damage since the scream is causing thunder damage.
Oh well. I'm gonna move up to it. Move the mark from the other creature. And then go to town.
Oh, yeah. How do you want to do this? I've already done. But roll your damage. I mean, let's see. Oh, okay. Jeez.
I just wanna
Really?
just quickly, like, okay, it's up there. Move, lift 2 fingers, point at it to move the mark, then grab a hold of the sword and just run at it and just basically skewer it with the sword. And then drink up.
Oh, yeah, you're standing right underneath it. The blood just pouring down. Because this is a CR7 creature, so he will become well fed again.
Oh, yep. Yeah, level 7.
Blood for the blood god.
Does the blood taste different than regular? Does it taste like wildberries?
Yes, it's strawberries.
Yeah, it looks like it would. Wait, strawberries. Wait, we got a statue all bloody.
Nice. That brings us out of combat as you have defeated these 2 avalanche screamers and yeah, managed to survive.
Ooh,
Oh!
man. That was good. I must say, despite the damage we took, like it was, Trimir's idea with gusting them off the statue was pretty good. Like taking fall damage and knocking them prone.
Yeah, there were some cool moments there. We are reaching the end of the session, but I think there's still a rope hasn't been dropped yet, so
Yeah. So
we'll
Trimir can,
finish this.
yeah,
Yeah,
Trimir will
we'll
get
finish
the rope.
when we reach the top. What I'm saying is that this is going to be the final scene here, so we'll go back to you, and we won't really hear from
Yep.
To be honest, I don't know if I even wanna.
Oh well. This is a perfect sphere. That's a perfect place to put it.
You could have put it around his bald head.
Spear boy,
Oh, I thought you said sphere. I was so confused for a second.
not sphere.
Alright.
Well, you still have to climb the boot.
Oh no.
Not my fault.
Then
Oh,
make a
that's
sleight of
fine.
hand check to try and tie that up there.
Now watch it just fall to the ground.
Let's see. You do still have Bardic Inspiration still. Oh wait, roll Bardic Inspiration, just kidding.
Bardic Inspiration. I don't know if that'll.
I don't think. I think it just lands there and just. Well, we had a rope.
Oh,
So
sweet.
what happens?
And now you have a rope. Hey, man, if you're creative, I'm pretty sure you can like tie it around this one and then use it to like swing, using your neck as like leverage.
The moment you said using your neck, it was just nah. So
Yeah, so exactly that. The rope is coiled on the ground.
great, the rope drops down and you go up to grab it. There's no resistance; it just kind of falls down.
Yeah, Trimir, yeah, he'll fly down and can he make the sleight of hand check?
Yeah, I mean, do you have a rope of your own? You can move your token still to where you're going because it's going to matter here. And yeah, if you've got rope, you can try and tie one yourself. Otherwise, you might have to go fetch it from the guys at the bottom.
Nah, he'll. Nah, what I meant is he'll fetch it from the people at the bottom. Like, okay, let me try it. Yeah. It's gonna.
Yeah.
It's gonna tie it. Or rather,
yeah.
he's gonna tie it around the fist. Wait, hold on, let me see. Okay, yeah, tie it around the fist here. See if there's more leverage there. So sleight of hand there.
I feel like that
Yeah.
one is perfect. It's just, I don't know, maybe we forgot to make a loop-de-loop. Oh wait, no, I
Let's
made a
see.
loop-de-loop. I forgot to pull.
Oh no,
That
11, but
was- Dude,
Well,
there's a
it is
one
tied
right
on
there.
there. Wasn't that net one? But you can see the rope is kind of swaying in the wind and wrapping around that pole, and getting a bit stuck. So, yeah, it is tied on there. You're not sure. Seems as tight enough.
okay, one by one.
Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, right. I feel like I'm gonna need every little thing that I can get.
And
So is
make
it
an
safe to climb
athletics
up?
check
Or?
to try and climb there, and you'll have
Alright.
advantage from the rope.
Yay!
Now what should be in that one?
No? 22.
Okay, Yelta, you managed to get up. We'll say you can go your full movement speed up there where I've got the. Can you see my ruler there?
Blue highlight
Yeah.
essentially. I see that.
Yeah, is it up there?
Yeah, that's the rope. So you can move up to your movement speed up, and then we'll need from the others at the bottom.
What?
Okay, this one is. So,
Move one to the left. Yelta.
Oh, him?
Yeah, you're on the.
Oh, right. Hold it.
or yeah, right now, I imagine Finray and Ariana are waiting for Hieta to get all the way up.
Okay. Yeah, if they are waiting, then Delta, you can move all the way up to the top without issue.
Up.
Right. And then,
Oh wow, we're really high up.
right. Then athletics from Ariana. Yep, 24. So she expertly climbs up. all the way up.
Wait a minute. Drummer, you can fly, right?
Yeah. Primary can fly. Yeah. Why?
What if I hold on to the rope and you maybe help them in case something happens?
I don't think I'm not much up here. To be honest, as Finway makes is at but -2.
Oh.
But he still has advantage. Uh, 15.
Okay, Finway is going to get. You can move his movement speed, and then
Okay.
he is going to have to make a dex saving throw as the rope comes undone, as he gets
Oh
to
gosh.
about there and it starts to unravel, and he's going to have to do something, maybe catch himself on the statue, unless one of you can help. But he can make a dex save to try and not fall.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and he still has the -2, so this is actually just unfortunately a straight roll. But a straight roll is 15.
Okay, yeah, so he'll manage to scrabble onto the wall. He does take another d6 of damage as
Okay.
as he hits it, but he is able to clamber onto the side of it, and he's got some
Okay,
strength holds there. So if he wants to continue climbing, he can make another athletics check to get up there. But the rest of you are, yeah, up on the shoulder and the head there.
Advantage or straight roll?
Straight roll. He doesn't have the rope anymore. That fell down.
There. Come on. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's able to climb up the rest of the way, just Assassin's Creed style.
Yep, on the mute. All right. And right now, how far is like the hole that the statue came from? How far up is that?
The top of the map would be going through the hole.
Oh, okay. So,
Right.
yep. So Primer will get the rope from Carmilla, or he'll fly down and get the rope, and bring it back up. And yep, and Primary
What
goes
do you guys?
like he peeks his head.
Hmm?
Yeah, I was mentioning. Yeah, he'll slowly fly and peek his head. He isn't gonna charge through. He's cautious.
But yeah, you can see dark, cold caverns up above. But we'll get to what is there next week.
But
So
Okay.
no immediate
but-
danger.
yeah, you don't see any immediate danger.
Sweet.
Okay.
Actually, roll a perception check because you might get a nat 20 and notice something.
Okay. Perception. For Primer or just for Primer?
Yeah.
Okay. I still got sorcery points for magic guidance. Yeah, I'll try magical guidance just in case. Magical guidance.
Yes.
Not gonna lie, a short way is
You
looking
need it.
mighty
It's
tempting.
not a. This was just to see if you got a crit. We'll get to what you see up there next week. You don't see anything.
No, nothing.
Oh, magical guidance gives you advantage. Sorry, I thought it was the +5. That's Flash of Genius.
Oh no.
So you don't see anything other than a dark, cold chamber up above, and you definitely see that there are some pieces of the old Titan Forge in there. It seems that's where you are, but you don't see anything.
Okay.
Just
Okay. Okay. And for now, I'm gonna use convert sorcery points. That's a bonus action to. I'm gonna convert some of my 3 first level sorcery point level soul slots into sorcery points because I am running on low on that. All right, there we go.
how long does fly last?
10 minutes.
Okay, it is running out. You guys have been
Oh, okay.
putting up had a whole fight, so it's running low. You don't have that much longer, maybe a few minutes at most.
Okay, yeah, like that is Primary's intention, just enough to fly, uh, to get through this obstacle of at least getting into this forge area.
Yeah, I mean you've flown up there. The rest of you are only like halfway up at this point. You're on top of the dwarf, but there's still a ways to go. And yeah, I'm just saying, Crimea, your time is running short on that. So if you want to help them, you are aware that it's running low.
Okay,
Oh well,
all right.
time to climb the spear.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Carmilla can just climb a spider climb it oddly.
I still think. Well, that's a good question. If that's enough to even reach it. Wait, I need a surface, so that's the highest.
You would from the tip of the spear, you would be able to jump through the hole. The rest would need to make an athletics check if they want to attempt the same thing. But yeah, Carmilla, you are able to get up there easily.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. And then do we stop here until next week?
No, everyone else can make an athletics check to try and get up there.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Hieta, you want to go?
No. I'm actually, yeah.
Oh, advantage, and you got guidance.
My advantage. Oh wait, did you like drop down a rope?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. I'm still a bit worried. Oh, that's
Oh
why.
crap.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, you dropped down another rope. Did you say that?
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, that's why I was. That's why I mentioned Trimer would fly down, grab the rope, and is gonna get the rope.
Okay, so what are you tying it to there? Oh, you can make a sleight of hand check again. We just
Oh no.
established that's happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Cool.
Okay. So want me to make a sleight of hand, or want me to describe where before make the sleight of hand?
Both.
What?
Both. The way doesn't really matter. The check is going to determine how well it does the wearer's flavor. So both at once with the roll, please. Where you're attempting
Okay.
to do it, and then the roll will determine how well it's done.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, Trimir wants to, yeah, if he can, like, gonna look into the hole and look for at least a heavy, sturdy looking rock. And Trimer, he's gonna sit on the rock too, like just in case. That's what he wants to do.
Okay, so
Sleight of hand.
are you securing it to the rock, or are you just holding on, trying to like lift them up?
I'm securing it on the rock, and then I sit on the rock as well. Trimer sits on the rock when he after tying it up.
Cool. Then you can make the sleight of hand.
Right. 13. I know. I'm gonna try magic guidance, see if I get a higher roll. Sleight of hand again. Ah, dang it! It's still the same. Just so it's 13.
Okay. Yeah. So here, as you are climbing this, this is a lot less stable, and Trimer is trying to help you there as best he can, but you keep kind of getting thrown side to side, like the rope is swinging quite violently. Yeah, for the 13, you can make a dex save to see, or dex or strength save, your choice, to see if you're able to stay on the rope. Yeah.
feel like you're
Alright,
better
yeah,
at deck save.
I am. So I'll go for the deck save. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, so you nearly slip off the rope, but you manage to catch yourself somehow and get to the top. So what does that look like as you making your way up and nearly fall to your death?
Yeah, just casually climbing with like 2 hit points. I guess I'll like try to grab a hold of like the spear or something and try to pull myself in. And like since it's still like waving around a little bit, I'll try to just like run up the spear and using the freaking rope as leverage. Like pull myself up along the side of it.
Nice. Now let's get an athletics from Ariana and Finway and see if either of them die at the end of the session from a 100-foot fall.
Oh gosh. So
Oh,
advantage
yes.
athletics.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
22.
You know, when you
So,
say that, I was just gonna look down and just realize that's a really high fall.
Yep. So Ariana can make it all the way up with the 22. I confirm. And then Fenway. So athletics, unfortunately, he still has the fractured skull. Might still, but advantage. Ooh, but still 18. I mean 20.
What a roll.
So, yep. There we go. Huzzah.
Sorry, my Discord crashed for a second there. But yeah, it looks like they both managed to get up to the top successfully. And that is where we'll end tonight's session as you guys find your way back into the Frostforge.
Ooh.
This is the frickin' Frostforge.
Or another section of it, at least.
See, I told you. Sounded familiar.